So, hello, dear friends. We are here to have some note as well as discussion on the basic concepts of agriculture. Now, this word, actually, agriculture, it is a Latin word which is ager or agri. So, this Latin word is pronounced or used in this full word that is agriculture, where ager or agri it means soil that we have in our farms or fields or land or wherever it is utilized as a substratum, and cultura means cultivation, means the cultivation of soil is called as agriculture. Now it is a very broad term which is related with the aspects of crop production, livestock farming, then fisheries, forestry, and various other types of enterprises that you may say which are related with agriculture. Then the next concept is agronomy, wherein the origin of this word is Greek, where the word agros it means the field, and nomos means to manage, means the field is to be managed in this particular study or particular branch of agriculture, that is management of field. Then the recent definition of agronomy can be stated as a branch of agriculture science that deals with the methods which provide favorable environment to the crop for higher productivity. What we are dealing with, we are dealing with the methods, what the procedures or methods, techniques that are available as in our applied sciences right now, which are going to provide favorable environment to whom, to the crops that we are growing or that we are harvesting or cultivating. So the favorable environment is to be given to the crops for higher productivity. We are dealing with higher productivity, that is agricultural science that deals with the methods which provides favorable environment to the crop for higher productivity. This is very important. Now again, some definition, or you may say the exact wording of agronomy tells us that it is a branch of agricultural science that deals with the principles and practices of soil, water, and crop management. So here the basic things they are to be managed. What are those basic things? The soil, water, and all these basic things they are to be utilized for higher productivity, you may say, or the production of the crop, and the innate knowledge about managing a crop that is to be taken up for gaining or production of our crops in the field, along with maybe you may have some other types of enterprises, but here in agronomy you are dealing with the soil, water, and crop management practices. Now the next thing is the environment. So we are dealing with agriculture, and in that agriculture we are having agronomy, and that agronomy is also having some other things to be managed in the field, that is the environment. So what is basically the environment? It is the aggregate of all the external conditions and influences that are affecting the life and development of an organism. So all the external conditions what are or which are present in the surrounding of a particular organism or particular living being, that may be a plant, that may be some microorganism, that may be some mammals or maybe other living things which are present on this earth. So whatever is present in the surrounding, that may be live or that may be abiotic. So all of these things they are in aggregate, and they do have some impact on the external conditions, and they also impact the life as well as the development of the organism as per the statement given. So for the crop, what is that environment? So we are having the environment for crop as the soil environment and aerial environment. That means the crop is growing in the soil, having its roots in the soil, and its aerial part above the soil. So there are two types of environments. So what is present in the environment for the crop in the soil? There is first of all the soil physical environment, in which there is soil air, there is soil water, and soil temperature. The second part is soil chemical environment. You have the soil solution in the chemical environment, the pH of that soil, the EC, that is the electrical conductivity, the nutrient concentration. And the next part is about the soil biological environment, which consists of the living organisms. So this environment for crop, which is present in the soil or in the land or in the field, as the agronomy states, is having, or that particular soil is having, this physical, chemical, and biological environment, which is amenable, or we can manipulate it, right? It is amenable for manipulation through various activities that we are doing, the agronomical practices that we may say. Example is the tillage, the irrigation, the application of fertilizers, manures, etc., that do have some impact on this physical, chemical, or biological environment of the soil. What is the purpose of having this manipulation? To have higher productivity of the particular crop which we are growing in our field. Now, the aerial environment for the crop. So it consists of solar radiation, the rainfall, the temperature, relative humidity, and wind velocity, which impacts the growth and development of the crop in the field. So this is the above ground environment, that is the aerial environment, unlike the soil environment. And one more thing, uh, as a general statement or as a general part, we are not easily having the impact on this aerial environment, or we may not alter, or we cannot alter this environment easily. If we are to alter this or manipulate this aerial environment, we have to have too much of expenses over that. So you may say the protected cultivation of the crops that we are having, as like the greenhouses, the polyhouses. Okay, so the aerial environment is the one which cannot be altered easily. So the environment of crop we are having is the soil environment and aerial environment. So all the best.